Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k19 Universe Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz, and this is NXT. We're coming off the Backlash pay-per-view, and now we turn our attention to NXT Takeover number 12. A quick reminder, of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen Backlash, it is available right now on the channel. Make sure you do check it out. The Ascension, they'll take on American Alpha this week. Brie Bella, she'll face Nia Jax one-on-one as well. And we're going to see Bobby Roode. He's going to go up against Titus O'Neil in a big singles match there, as Roode looks to get some more momentum heading into potentially an IC title match. Ascension gets the win, Nia gets the win, and we're going to see Bobby Roode pick up the win over Titus. This week on NXT, we're going to see Candice LeRae. She'll face Billie Kay. Mustafa Ali's on a roll. Can he continue it? He'll take on Tony Nese one-on-one. Akira Tozawa will face the former NXT Cruiserweight Champion. That is, of course, Gran Metalik. Tag team action. It'll be the Lucha House Party. They'll face Denny Burch and Oni Lorcan. Lorcan, of course, coming off a good performance against EC3. And the War Raiders, they're in action. They'll face the Street Profits. The winner will face the Undisputed Era at TakeOver. Big match there tonight. And the last spot on the line for the Fatal 4-Way is up for grabs. Black versus Sullivan tonight. Billie Kay grabs a win over Candice LeRae. Big win there for Billie Kay. She needed that one. Mustafa Ali continues his hot run against Tony Nese with a singles win. Gran Metalik back in action with another big victory over Akira Tozawa. And Burch and Lorcan, they grab the victory over the Lucha House Party. We're going to start things off, ladies and gentlemen, with our first contest. The War Raiders will be up against the Street Profits. War Raiders yet to be defeated here in NXT in their short run. So impressive as a team, so dominant as well. Size, power, strength is what they possess. I gotta say, if there's any team that could knock off the Undisputed Era, it might just be the War Raiders. My only concern for them is, of course, yes, they haven't been together here in NXT for all that long and had to really face all the other top competition here in NXT. They haven't had the reps under their belts, if you will. Yes, they've been successful overseas. They've had so much success in their careers together. But I just feel as though if the War Raiders kind of rush this, get in here and take on the Undisputed Era a little bit too early, and if they do take a loss, it might derail their confidence a little bit. I've got no doubt in my mind they could beat the Undisputed Era on their day, but I just kind of wonder, should they have waited perhaps to challenge a few more teams, get a few more wins before they look to, of course, win the tag team titles? But Shawn Michaels, our GM, has said now is the time. Let's see what they've got, and they're going to be up against the Street Profits tonight. I love the Street Profits, fantastic tag team. They've really proven themselves to be a real threat for a long period of time here in NXT. Wins and losses, you know, for them, it's not too much of a concern. I think they've done pretty well together. I think they've certainly proven that they can compete at the highest level. And they've proven that they are a very tough team to beat. They've had their run-ins with the Undisputed Era in the past, and I'm sure they would love another opportunity to get there again. But they do have to pick up a win over the War Raiders. As we said, undefeated so far. The War Raiders won't be easy whatsoever. And the Street Profits currently boasting a 50-50 record, so they can't get above 500 just yet. A win tonight will get them there. They need to win here tonight to get an opportunity against the Undisputed Era. Big match for them. Can they find a way to beat the War Raiders for the first time? The War Raiders, will they suffer a loss here in NXT tonight? We're underway here as the Street Profits, not the start they're looking for, with, of course, Hanson starting things off and Montez Ford getting things underway here for the Street Profits. Well, the Profits, as we said, you know, I think, oh, jeez, he just ran into a brick wall there. I was going to say, I think the Profits, you know, they are a really exciting tag team. They're pretty flashy. You know, they like to have a lot of fun in the ring. And Montez Ford, I think, is really impressed as a solo within the team. And Angelo Dawkins, I think, has got a lot of talent as well. And a real good upside about him. I think the Street Profits together really do boast a very strong tag team. I think when we look at NXT, we look at our tag team division, I think they've got to be maybe the number 2 team right now in the division, which is certainly an impressive feat. But at the moment, the War Raiders coming in and maybe looking to take that spot away from them. Heavy Machinery, another strong tag team here in the division. But they've had their successes, but they've had their losses as well. And some of the other tag teams, you know, Birch and Lorcan, trying to get things underway for themselves as the team on only the 1 win. Now their 2nd win here in this episode. Oh, great tag team work there by the War Raiders. Picked him up and drilled him into the canvas. Montez Ford with a really rough start here. Might need to look to tag out right away and get things back on track for the team early on with the War Raiders with a tremendous start. Yeah, so the other tag teams, you know, Lucha House Party, another new team trying to get their chemistry building as the tag's been made. And, you know, that's the kind of the thing about NXT. Lots of new tag teams emerge, they get formed, and it takes a while for them to really gel. And there's a nice move there by the Street Profits. When we look at the War Raiders, yeah, they've been together as a team for many years now. They've been together, they've dominated over in Japan, had their successes. So when they come here to NXT, I'm not exactly surprised that they're undefeated. I'm not exactly surprised that they're having a lot of success, because they do have that experience under their belts, which is the one thing the majority of our teams do lack. Right now it is Angelo Dawkins in control of the matchup here against Raymond Rowe, and now he's going to pick him up here. Dawkins going to give him over the shoulders and drives him into the canvas with the scoop slam. And this is a nice little comeback here by the Street Profits. A much needed tag team. Get Dawkins in here to try and get things happening for the team right now. And they definitely need a bit of a boost up here. And right now, that momentum could be about to change, because the tag will be made. And that's what I like about this team. A small window of opportunity to get a tag and immediately took it. Did not waste any time. Wasting a bit of time there though, and as a backbreaker's made. Taunting Angelo Dawkins, telling him to come at him, and he did. Hanson with a bit of a mistake there. War Raiders can't afford to make too many of those. Certainly in a high situation this is a big matchup for them. They need to secure a victory here. And crucial match, important match as a backbreaker. That'll hurt. That will hurt, as now Dawkins will pick up Hanson. And Dawkins over the top, hanging on for dear life, but not any longer. Right hand, down he goes. And now feeling the wrath of the War Raiders. The Street Profits. What a super kick there by Hanson. Wow. Dawkins rocked, he's stunned, he's struggling as the count now gets going. Well, tough situation to be in right now if you are Angelo Dawkins, with Hanson really starting to heat up here. Looking very, very tough, very, very strong, and not going to be easy whatsoever to put him away. Now count of 5 here as we're going to see Dawkins getting thrown back in the ring. Count of 6. Dawkins looking for a tag. Can he get there? He will! Just avoiding the stomp, and now the tag's been made. Montez Ford, he'll look to quicken the pace with an elbow and a drop kick. Now, an uppercut to follow it up. Looking good. Looking good. And now another one. Montez Ford showing us what he's capable of right now. And this is what we said earlier on. When it comes to solo performances, Montez Ford may be one of the best in the tag division at really pulling out a big swing of momentum. When he gets the tags, he quite often changes the course of a match and brings it in the favor of the Street Profits with the DDT. Couldn't quite get the 3 though, but getting closer to keeping the War Raiders down. War Raiders have not even looked like losing since coming to NXT, and that might be about to continue with a big spin kick. Now lining him up. Montez Ford in trouble as, oh, what a counter. Nicely done by Ford. Perhaps a match-saving counter. Big chop battle there between the two. And went for the spine buster. Maybe the DDT again. Tough battle here right now. Both teams going back and forth. Both want to face the Undisputed Era at NXT Takeover, which is just a couple of weeks away right here on BrendenPlayz. We saw Backlash, where we had a new WWE champion We may have a new NXT champion when we see our next match coming up later on. We'll find out who the final man will be in the Fatal 4-Way. We might have new tag team champions too, because one of these teams could get it done. Both are looking tremendous. Montez now with a tag. Dawkins comes back in. Spinebuster. Frog splash! 1-2 punch. The combination. Will it work? No, the kick out at 2. So close. And that is a big moment in this match. As now he's looking for the tag. Crawling. Gets there. And he's let this momentum slip away. Oh, what a punch. Huge strike by Rowe. Gut wrench. Up with the shoulders. Spins him down. Lands on the knee. Busting the guts there of Angelo Dawkins. He's in trouble now. The cover. Will this be it? Will that be all? No. Close battle. As now we're going to see Rowe lining him up. Can he produce something? No, he's wasted a little bit too much time. Hooks the leg now. Could this be all? Dawkins? No. And Dawkins with a kick to the back there of Rowe. Lining him up. Some right hands now. And it went for the belly to belly. Oh, thump of the eye. And a clothesline to the outside of the ring. And tough going right now for Dawkins to the outside. Rowe gonna pick him up and get him back inside the ring now. And tried to connect, couldn't quite find it. As Dawkins, went for maybe a spear or some type of takedown anyways. And he gets met with that DDT for his troubles. Tried it, failed it. Now regrouping perhaps, as it's going to be Dawkins bouncing off the apron. Tough going right now for the Street Profits. Just whenever you get hit by the War Raiders, it hits you so much harder than most tag teams. They are so big, so strong, so tough. Tough as nails, and they really are getting the job done now. Look at the power of Rowe. Oh my goodness. Now gonna line him up. Rowe has got Dawkins in position from behind, and a big kick right into the back. Perhaps hitting the head as well. Ford though, gonna break it up. Hanson trying to get himself involved, can't do it. And Rowe looking to get his hands on Montez Ford, who retreats to the other side of the post. Now he's gonna pick him up here. And Rowe with a big time chop right to the chest. That really rocked Dawkins, as Ford, he needs the tag. He's not gonna get one though. But Dawkins does avoid a tag there from the War Raiders. And here we go, Thirst Press. Right hands now clubbing the face there of Rowe. And that's going to put some pressure on him as now the stomp away. And a tag could be coming. And he gets one. Important. Otherwise this match could have well and truly been over. Right hand now by Ford. He's going to try and deal with the menacing Rowe. Won't be easy though. Forward some more headbutts. Now the clothesline. Nicely executed there. Well done. Can he keep this momentum building though? Stomping away. He's in the wrong corner. Now Ford. Can he produce some magic here? It's been a tough matchup for the Street Profits. Whenever they seem close, they just seem to let it slip out of their hands. Now the tag. Could it be coming? Yes. Oh, there it is. That's the moment, I feel. Clothesline. Clothesline. And now the uppercut. Ford, has he let this match go? Oh no. Oh my goodness, he's going to the top. Hanson up top. And oh my, a moonsault off the top! Oh my goodness. That's gotta be it. Ford's not waking up for a week. The cover. The big man goes flying. And no, he's kicked out. I thought it was 3. Oh, I thought it was it for sure. The 3 not to be. Not enough yet. Gotta do more. Picks him up. Now. Gonna drive him. Oh my, head first into the mat. Oh, that's it. That's all. The War Raiders, they end up with a nice little dominating minute there. Nice emphasis shown, really made sure that they got the job done. They nearly lost it for a moment. Their Montez Ford was having a tremendous comeback. But when that tag was made to Hansen, the momentum shifted. It was all over from there. What a win by the War Raiders. They'll face the Undisputed Era at TakeOver. One spot remains in the fatal four-way that will determine who's going to walk out of TakeOver as the NXT Champion. This man, Alistair Black, has had his battles with the Undisputed Era. It feels like an age. Black, every time he gets close, he seems to fall one step short. In my opinion, he might be the one. He might just be the man to go ahead and defeat Adam Cole once and for all. But perhaps one of the biggest hurdles for him, one of the biggest challenges for him to overcome will be Lars Sullivan. Alistair Black is a special man, and he could go all the way. One spot remains in the fatal four-way. EC3, Andrade, Cien Almas, and Adam Cole. This will be interesting. This will be exciting. Can Adam Cole retain against the odds? Well, Alistair Black may have no better chance to beat Adam Cole in the four-way. He doesn't have to pin him. He can take his title, though, by pinning another person in the match, which is the rules of the four-way, one of the conditions, one of the difficulties for it. This should be a tough contest, nonetheless. Lars Sullivan was the last man to face Adam Cole for the championship, and Lars Sullivan was, simply put, he was screwed. Kyle O'Reilly grabbing the referee's leg when Lars Sullivan was trying to pin Adam Cole, and we all thought he was going to beat him right there and then. And, well, he couldn't quite get the job done thanks to the interference. He has been a man on a mission ever since. He's had a chip on his shoulder. He has been frustrated. He's been pissed off, to put it straight to you. He has not been happy at all. And I got to say, this night could go very, very badly for Alistair Black very quickly. Lars Sullivan in this mood is very, very dangerous. And now he will face Alistair Black one-on-one. The winner will join the four-way. What a start by Lars Sullivan. Oh my goodness. This is what I said. You look, he's a pissed off man. You know, when you get screwed out of being the champion, when you, with all means, with all due respect to Adam Cole, he was going to lose that match. He was going to lose. Lars Sullivan almost had both hands on that title. It was taken away from him though. And when that happens to you and you've got to go back, you've got to re-earn your position, you've got to get back to the top, that's going to be very, very difficult for him to bounce back from. And now he's got to beat Alistair Black, arguably the toughest challenger I think he could get in this scenario. The odds are a bit stacked against Lars Sullivan at the moment. And Alistair Black wants to be in the same position. He's had his issues with the Undisputed Era as well. And, you know, he's had to wait even longer to get his chances at Adam Cole again. It ain't going to be easy for him, though. Now the kick there to Lars. This should be a tight contest right now. Attempted right hand missing out. As, went for the spear takedown. Couldn't quite get it as Alistair Black using his agility right there to leap over the top of a diving Lars Sullivan. This is why I said it's going to be such a difficult contest here for Lars Sullivan, because, well, Alistair Black is just an elite level performer. He's got all the tools, and I think right now for Alistair Black, he's been out of the mix for a while. Things haven't been going his way. So right hand. You have to wonder, when does he say enough is enough? When does he try and do something different? When does he perhaps even maybe think about going to the main roster, trying his luck up there? You know, what does he try and do next? And we'll see. As now, inside cradle could be in here. The shoulders are down and a kick out. Alistair Black, one of the premier talents on NXT. Andrade, I gotta say, probably the surprise of the contest. Didn't expect him to be in that matchup, but he's had a real tough time, but he's bounced back after, as I said, a real struggle, but he's got himself back in the mix. Now Lars Sullivan tosses down Aleister Black. EC3 currently boasting a 77% win record. And he's been very impressive in the short stint we've seen him. He's even put Adam Cole through a table before. Right now, one of these two men will join those two, and of course, Adam Cole. Looking at Adam Cole and his career so far in NXT, 71% of his matches he has won. Quite impressive. Aleister Black, he's been a little lower, but still 68%. That is mighty good for Aleister Black. That's why he's been so difficult to beat. Lars Sullivan, not as strong, just 56%. Lars Sullivan really struggled in the first, probably say 6 months of his career from a lack of experience, but ever since this Adam Cole situation where he's really gained a lot more confidence in himself, that self-belief that he could be a main event player right now, stomping the living hell out of Aleister Black, he has really lifted his game, elevated himself, and I think has really clinched that spot as a main event guy right here in NXT. He's got the size about him to really be a force to be reckoned with, and has that ability, I think, to take down any opponent at any time. There's not many guys that can really match up in terms of strength with Lars Sullivan here on the roster. And that's one of the big advantages that he does have. He's got a huge grip, that vice grip when it wraps around your skull. There's no escaping it. You can wrap it around your throat and toss you around the ring with ease as well. Lars Sullivan is a real force, and you gotta like him. He's a freak, but a freak of nature, and he uses those abilities to his absolute fullest advantage. Sullivan has Aleister Black right in the corner there, looking to continue those stomps, but he's got it. I just thought Aleister Black might have been able to block it, but couldn't quite get that last one. Right now, here's the cover. He's going to get two and a kick out. Lars Sullivan looking very impressive so far. Bit of work to be done here for Aleister Black. He's got some of the most devastating strikes in the WWE, not just NXT, the whole entire WWE. But the problem is, you can't strike a man when you're on the ground, really. And Lars Sullivan's got him on the ground and is just stomping away in the chest, trying to crush the lungs and trying to take the breath away from Aleister Black. It's an effective strategy. Now the knee. This is not going well for Aleister Black. Not the way we expected. There's the big vice grip around the skull. Picked him up with one hand and choke slammed him. Oh my goodness! And he couldn't quite get it done. Picked him up and slammed him down. Well, I said it was a choke slam, but it might have just been a head slam. Just picked him up by the head and tossed him down. Now he's out-muscling him again. You gotta like it from Lars Sullivan. And like I said, this is a man that's on a man on a mission. He's got a purpose right now. He wants his hands on Adam Cole. The only way he's gonna get there is, of course, if he does pick up the win. It won't be easy for him to do. Aleister Black not giving it up yet. It's going to be in trouble for him. It's going to be real danger for him if he can't break away here and continues to receive these kicks from Lars Sullivan, be thrown around the ring too. He's going to be really hurt, and it's going to be very difficult for him to come back. But he's trying something now with a couple of clotheslines and sweeps him off his feet. And this might be the opening he needs. Aleister Black heading towards the corner. And what's he got planned for us? Lars going to get back to his feet. Alistair going to continue the strikes. I think he wanted to find something in the corner there. Couldn't quite do it. And now off his feet goes Lars. Stomps away now as Aleister Black, and a boot there again. Now Aleister heads to the corner again. This is what he wanted. Aleister going to line him up and says, it's all over! Oh my goodness! The big knee right to the skull. Lights out for Lars, but a kick out of two. Alistair can't believe it. He thought he had it done. I say, I thought he had it done too. I mean, that was an impressive strike. Now, Alistair. Oh, he went for the spin kick, the blackout, but he didn't quite get it all. I think he only just got the tip of the forehead, to be honest. Really didn't connect well, and that's why Lars can kick out. Yeah, he didn't quite get it all. He just had his movement a little bit off there. I think Lars might have even moved a touch away from him. And right now, he couldn't quite get the job done. Well, two big moves there from Aleister Black. One he didn't quite get all of, and it might be a missed opportunity because I don't know if he's going to get another chance to execute that same maneuver as Lars drives him. And now, oh no, the big man heading up to the top. This is never good. Lars Sullivan with a diving headbutt. That could be all for Alistair. Lars will hook the leg. Alistair's down, and that's all. The diving headbutt slams down with full force on Alistair Black. Lars Sullivan has done it, ladies and gentlemen. He will go and head to NXT Takeover and join the fatal 4-way match. 4 of the best in NXT compete. Who will take the championship? The 12th edition of Takeover, just a couple of weeks away from being live on BrendenPlayz. You won't want to miss it. It is heating up right now in the NXT division. The best of the best are emerging. Alistair Black coming so close. He nearly beat him. He just there, right there, the big kick. Just didn't get enough of it. If he had got the full amount, it would have been all over. He would have beat Lars Sullivan. And that's how close the NXT division is right now. Just a whisker away of picking up the win. Sullivan gets the win. Sullivan is going to take over. He's got himself a title opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for this edition of Universe Mode. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on it and, of course, subscribe. NXT Takeover is coming up next, but also the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Fastlane, not too far away. The fallout from Backlash will be coming up soon as well. You won't want to miss it. Big stuff heading away in the near future. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.